channel, man. I got a cool video for you today. As you can tell by the title and thumbnail, that I bought a new boat, man. I bought a brand new 2022 Tidewater 198 center console adventure. So almost pretty much like a 20-foot boat. It's 19 feet 8 inches. Has a Yamaha 115. This thing is fully decked out, custom. Pretty much the backstory was if you guys remember my old little boat, my little Mako Pro Skiff, which was a great little boat, but with my two girls, they're getting bigger, they're into fishing now. My Cody always comes with us. There was just no room on that thing. We could never have somebody come with us if we bring the whole family. You just can't have that many adults in that boat. So we started looking at me and Brittany started talking about the idea of upgrading, and I'm a crazy, YouTube. I'm a YouTuber, so everything I look at is on YouTube. I start researching local boats for sale, blah blah blah. The boat market, the used boat market it still is. It's insane the amount of money they want for like a 15, 10-year-old, 20-year-old boat. It's crazy. So had a crazy idea. I found a brand new Tidewater Gems Marine down in Galena that kept popping up. They're killing it on Boat Trader and their social media. They're all over the place. So kept popping up these Tidewaters, 198s, 21s, and showed Brittany. She obviously loved it, and Brittany's just down, man. That's my God. I fucking love that girl. That's why I married her. She is just down, man. She's got my back for everything. She's always down. She's down to go. And she was like, yeah, let's go check it out. So we drive to Gems Marine in Galena. I talked to Jimmy, my boy Jimmy there. This is back in August. And he actually had a Tidewater 198 and a Tidewater 21, which is what I was thinking. I was like, maybe with the 198's the 19 foot 8 inches too small. I don't know. Step in the 198. They had another customer's boat there. He let me get in. It was just like mind-blowing. The beam on this thing is 8 foot 4 inches, so wide. These Tidewaters are so wide. Giant Carolina flare. I was like, there's no reason to even look at the 21. Like, there's just tons of space, plenty for what I want to do. And also, to jump up to the 21 footer is $20,000 more. For pretty much, it seems to me, I looked at it, it's pretty much the same boat. It's not much difference, man. It didn't justify $20,000 more, but although the 198 does cost a lot as well. But also, this thing is fully custom, man. I got everything pretty much loaded. Even got a custom cell phone charger, which they don't even put on the 198s for some reason. But Jimmy down there, he threw one on there for me. So now I got a phone holder that charges your phone. Anyway, man, I'm talking too much. Let's get right into the full sea trial. This is right after we go. This is the day. This was last Thursday. We were picking up the boat. It's our day, finally. I'm still waiting on the fuel gauge and the tachometer from Yamaha. So they gave me a spare fuel gauge that doesn't match. And if you notice, my tachometer is just like a black. It's just, when it comes in, they'll throw it in there for me. It's not a big deal. They just wanted to get me the boat. And Gems Marine is awesome. I'll put all their info down. If you guys are around this area, you gotta check them out. Awesome people. And they worked on my old boat as well. And let's get right into it, man. This is Jimmy putting the boat in for our first sea trial, and here we go. Alright, guys.
Beautiful.
Let's climb on and get started here. We already got.
Hey, babe. How excited are you?
Just a little excited.
Just a little. Just a splash. Her first trip out. Let's see how she goes. Looking good.
We don't have to hit any of these switches here. We just have to hit the power button on the top right. Did you have a little Garmin on your last boat? I can't remember exactly. Or was it Ray Marine or something? Or Lawrence? Or
A Lawrence, I think.
Okay,
yeah.
gotcha.
Just a little guy.
Or a Hummingbird or something maybe.
Yeah.
We just have to give it a second to boot up. And it'll have this little lawyer screen that we'll click through. And we can jump right to our nav chart. And I'm glad we didn't do this morning. Because,
Oh my god, it would have been so
like
bad.
non-stop rain the whole time.
And it was like hard rain. It
Yeah,
wasn't even like
There was
casual
no
rain.
relief. Yep, that's what I'm saying what the depths are.
Yeah.
Yep. So touchscreen unit here, select charts, middle option, nav chart.
Oh,
Here we
yeah.
are, the
That's
boat
so-
icon.
oh my God,
Yeah,
that
it's a
is
big
sick.
screen. It's pretty high def. But we can zoom in on the screen or with the buttons here.
Okay.
This is probably a good zoom level for now, but if you had never boated here before, just by looking at this map, you know, you have full confidence that
Wow.
you're
Oh, yeah.
around all of a sudden. So
I don't even need navionics.
No.
I would have to.
Yeah.
I use the navionics app.
yeah, this is a lot easier because it's all going off GPS. So
Yeah,
you
it's
don't have
already
to have
built in.
self-service or anything. Yeah. We can see it's like 16 to 17 foot deep, and then closer to shore it's about a foot to 5 foot. And in the corner here we have our actual depth, which is coming off the transducer on
Which
the
is
back of the
directly below
boat.
us.
Yep, and it's really about a foot deeper than what this says because that transducer sits about a foot underwater.
Okay.
So we're probably in about 14 or so.
Okay.
13 and 3/4. to
That's
14
good. So
right
it's
now.
even like
little safeguard built in.
safeguard, yeah.
Yep.
What's this thing draft in? Like a foot, 13 inches or
Probably
something?
like, yeah,
Like
11 to like 15
like
inches or
engine
so.
up?
Yeah, you just kind of run that engine up if you're in really shallow water. And it'll be a similar, it's a little bit deeper than your last boat, but it's still a really shallow because this one won't register until we're at about 12, 13 miles per hour. See, it looks like we're not even moving on
Gotcha.
this gauge here. This is coming off GPS and this is the water pressure reading.
Okay.
That's why we're not getting anything on this.
What's
side.
this antenna? Is that for the VHF?
That's for the VHF,
Okay.
yeah.
You have to use it. You have to put that up.
You'll get better reception that
But
way.
you don't have to.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Okay.
You probably won't use that a whole lot.
Yeah.
Unless
If I'm
you're
in like an ocean.
if you're in the ocean where you don't have self-service, but most of the time you get self-service then.
Yeah,
Could be good.
definitely good to have.
Yeah, if you plan on going offshore, for sure. The speed here, you have a GPS heading readout, which will match the compass pretty closely there, and then GPS coordinates. And these can be customized. So, like, if you didn't want the coordinates there, you could set this to like water temperature if you were
Okay.
gonna go swimming or something.
Yeah.
So if you just hold your finger on any of them, you can change them
Oh wow.
to like water temp.
That's very user friendly.
Yeah, it is. Garmin's kind of known for that. But right from this map page too, you can check what the tide's doing. So to do that, at the bottom you hit nav info, and the bottom left option tides and
Oh, wow.
currents. I like this feature.
Wow, yeah, because I'm
where we
constantly
both
checking
bring
that
tide
out.
dependent.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this saves you pulling your phone out.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
looks like tides. We have to pick a station. We'll hit nearby stations. There should be a Sassafras River one come up in a second. Probably be our second option. Yeah, so Sassafras River. We'll select that. Here's our tide. So I thought it was a little low at the boat ramp, and
It's
we're
just coming back in.
off of our low. So we have a high tide in 3 hours and 34 minutes, and the next round, the low tide, is 9 hours
Wow,
and 30
that's
minutes.
huge.
Yeah, it's
That is
nice to
awesome.
have this. You click the show report, it'll give you the time. So our
wow.
low tide was at 12:35.
Yeah.
That's the low tide we're in right now.
Right.
Nice enough. And when you get where you're boating at, if you want to check the tide, just hit that
Just
station
hit
button
cycle,
again, and
yeah,
whatever's
yeah.
closest you can select.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like the app I use on my phone. You just
Oh, okay.
need nearby stations.
Gotcha. Good. So
It's
it's
like it's called like tides or something.
I think I have something like that on my phone. Or just one other thing you can do right from the map, so you can check where like nearby marinas are and fuel docks,
Yeah.
things like that. You're gonna go nav info again, and then you're gonna click where it says offshore services, and we'll
Oh,
say
wow.
fuel.
Restrooms.
Yeah, restrooms. Yeah. A lot of places have
Jason's
fuel that have
Essentials.
the restrooms
Yeah.
too, but like Skipjack, so that's Skipjack, that marina right there, 0.3 miles away. Duffy Creek's where we launched today. That's about
Right.
a half mile now. But we'll select Skipjack, and it gives us like their phone number, a VHF channel they might be listening to. We're going
nice.
to go to, which draws that line to them, so you can kind of figure out where they were. But you just have to be careful with this feature because, like, say we were up in this Hall Creek here, like say we were right there, it'll draw that line straight across
my
the
God.
land. It doesn't factor
doesn't,
in.
yeah.
It doesn't factor in the land or shallow water or anything like that. So
Gotcha.
if you were using that to navigate,
Just be careful.
You can follow the line, but just you might not be able to stay right on it. You might have to deviate around
Yeah.
land or into deeper water.
Gotcha.
And then to take that line off the screen, we hit this menu button in the bottom right and stop navigation. It'll take it off. Yeah. And now we're just back to our basic map. We'll look at traditional first.
Oh, this does have
Yeah, it does. And that's what's nice about that transit mount transducer.
Yeah.
Like a through-haul transducer, you just get the straight down, but the
Side
transit
views the
mount
shit.
is
That's what a
side
lot of
view.
people use now.
Yeah. Here's the bottom. Here's the surface. Looks like there could be some like small little bait underneath of us.
Definitely marking a lot.
Yeah. And you're used to looking at this, so I mean, you're real familiar with it.
That's something.
Yeah. Yep. And you
Not
can,
sure how sensitive it is right now, but
you could probably go in and adjust it too. It's just set up on automatic in the factory, but it looks like it's reading pretty clear. There's not too much noise or anything. So, but you get your depth reading up top. It does give you the water temperature off the transducer. It's about 75 degrees. Speed, battery voltage, and time of day.
yeah, I would always do like I could even do it on the old one, do like a split screen.
Screen, yeah.
Half this, half GPS.
Let's bring that up on here. We'll hit home. And
so
combos,
combo,
yeah. So we'll do combos, and this combo 3 is a nav chart and a traditional sonar.
And that's the fit. The other one was the fishing chart.
Oh,
Yes,
perfect.
yeah, you can do a fishing chart and a sonar too, which it looks similar to a nav chart, but it shows you like where there's holes and stuff, contour lines. Yeah. This is a good page to be on for trolling, because you can just turn around and then run right back to your breadcrumb line again.
Yeah.
And if you catch a fish, you can mark it. And you're like, all right, let's turn around and run it.
Yeah, exactly. Yep, that's fun to do. And the unit, if you are like boating at nighttime or anything, or early in the morning if you guys go out, the easiest way to change the brightness is just to touch the power button. Just tap it once, then it brings up that backlight option.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And so you
Oh,
the
okay.
brightness, yeah. 'Cause it will kind of make it hard to see out at nighttime if you had the brightness all the way up.
Yeah.
Too much light
Blind
in your
you.
eyes. Yeah. Give it a minute to read out.
This is like shooting out to the side of the boat. So if there's a school of fish over there, it'll come up.
Yeah. it's
Like
pretty
you'll
neat.
see it. You're like,
It's
oh.
high tech.
I'm like, yo, Kaz.
You didn't have this on your last boat?
No,
Okay,
no.
so you'll kind of learn how to read what you see on here.
It'll come up like just like a little, I don't know, maybe we'll mark something.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously you'll be able to tell when something's different.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. This one's a little bit harder to read, I think, than the.
Oh, okay.
Be some stuff.
Yeah.
That's bad actually.
Yeah, it is. You're right. Good eye. That's that pound net.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It is cool.
I guess this is showing you how many feet away it is down here. They're saying that's like 44 feet away, which makes sense. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's 0, 5, 10, 15, 20. Day.
Yeah.
It boats 26 and under. Yeah, so it's a good habit just to wear it around your wrist, or if through your belt loop on your pants.
Yeah.
But the lanyard's got to be on, and the shifter's got to be completely in neutral. So if it's even in like forward a little bit, turn the key. Neutral, unresponsive. Yeah, when you drive, you'll feel it. It's got a little detent like right in the middle, right there. Yep. So battery's on, lanyard on, neutral, and then it'll start up. And then you do have a neutral throttle that I don't think you'll ever use, but it's right on the side of the shifter here. Push that in, and that's revving up in neutral. Yeah, I don't think you'll ever have to use that though. Yeah. On 2-stroke stuff, sometimes they're finicky to start. You'd have to do that, but these 4-strokes would fire right up. So that's starting. We'll talk about your switch panel a little bit. Everything on here is pretty cut and dry, but I just like to run through it, just so you know. But the horn is right here and back in his seat. This is the horn. So if anybody's sitting there, just give them a little warning. We'll give it a little test blow. There's your horn there. Yep. Next switch, nav lights and anchor light. So when you hit it once, it's red like that. And that's our lights in the bow rail, our navigation lights. Yep, so we have our port side red light.
Okay.
You got your green light over there.
Yep.
And our anchor light should also be on. And it is. I can see it on. If you stand up on the side, on that side over there, you'll see it on.
Oh, yep.
Now it's kind of hard, but you have to like reach across to just up.
Okay.
To get, if you were out at nighttime.
It'd be illegal, yeah.
You don't want to really tow with it up because it could make you hit something.
Yeah.
Depending on. But that'll go up at nighttime.
All right.
Cool.
Yeah. So hitting that button once turns on both lights, and then anchor lights, live well and washdown. So that's bringing it into raw water, like it's bringing in river water to feed them. So I want to show you guys where that water comes in at. So I'll sneak back here. We'll pop open this hatch in the floor. We can actually shut down for a second. Now, so that's your bilge pump. Right in front of it here, this is where we're bringing in that seawater. And you can see there's 2 black hoses coming off of the pump.
Yep.
So this top hose here is running direct over to the live well, which is under the seat. And then the bottom hose, if we follow it, it's running right around to this washdown pump, going to our raw water washdown right here. So top one live well, bottom one raw water washdown. But it's just good to know where this is at, because if these hoses cracked or froze or came off the pump for any reason, when you launch the boat, water could just flood right in through that pump. So if you ever had an issue like that, you just shut this valve down horizontal like that. Yep. So your live well washdown won't work with that valve like that, but you wouldn't be able to take on
bilge
water.
would still work?
The bilge would still work. Yeah. Yep.
Gotcha. Cool. That's
But
cool.
that would stop you if you were taking on water through this pump. Brittany, right there.
All right.
Yep. All right. So you can hear the pump turning on, and then if you come over to the live well here, there's a little valve inside of it, and we're a bit airlocked right now. Hit the raw water washdown real quick. Let's see if we can.
Yeah, I just bought the hose for that.
There we go. I had to get some water to that pump. This was airlocked. Yeah, yep. But so there's our live well flow, and there's I'll mix it up in a second here. There's a little valve on the fill that I'm turning on and off. I want you to just feel where that's at. So you can adjust the flow to it, and you just push it.
The white one or the black one?
The little black one.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can go wide open, or you can shut it completely off. Yeah. So the plug for that live well, you're gonna get that back at the shop. Right now the water's just gonna drain out.
Okay.
But when you're actually using it, you'll put the plug in the bottom, then you'll let it fill up, and there's a little overflow right here where the screen is.
Okay.
You see, it's got a screen on it, so if you did have live bait fish, like
They won't get out.
They couldn't swim out the top. Yeah. So what I like to do is fill it up just underneath where this screen is, and then once it gets to the top, you'll just slow it down to a slow trickle, and that's what kind of keeps it aerated. It's constantly introducing new water. Yeah, just going out the top. And then your raw water washdown. So this is where you put that hose that you got.
Yep.
And it's just a valve right here too. So I'm turning it on, off. Yeah. You put your hose on there, leave it on, and you have a trigger on the end.
Yep. He already got the hose for it. So.
Perfect. Yeah. So when you're fishing, you can kind of clean up a little bit right while you're out there. And there's
That'd
also
be nice.
some lights up under here too.
Oh, nice.
That'll come.
I got my phone charging.
Oh.
Yeah, I think charges phone's pretty fast too.
That's so sick. And it just
Got the
locks
tower.
it in
Yeah,
there.
that's
it's a good
sad.
holder.
That's clutch. You're like, okay, cool.
Yep.
It's so awesome.
Perfect.
Yeah, I like having the phone charger.
And these don't even come on the 198s, do they? You're using this.
We put that one on here. Yeah, it doesn't
like a
normally
custom
come
thing.
on here. Yeah, you'll be one of the
We got a
only ones
custom
that use it. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Fully custom.
So,
Ooh.
lights. Got some lights for console. There's
So nice.
one forward too, and there's also one here and one here. Same on that side. So they don't look like much during the daytime, but at night they're really cool. You have the whole
Nice.
floor lit up pretty much. So.
Cool.
They're on the top. Yep. So see the switches on the top.
Oh.
Yeah. So this is your front light. So is our bow one on?
Yep.
And then
Sweet.
this is our back light. The back light's on.
Yeah.
Good. Yep. So there's better lights. They're really bright white LEDs.
Cool.
Where's the phone? Oh, perfect.
There's your bow one.
Cool. Okay.
Yep. Extra switches.
And it's lit. When something's on, it's lit up like that.
Yes. Yep. Yep. Stereo here. Let's turn it on. These stereos, they're really nice, but they don't pick up FM very well. Like we get this 103.7 station, but we probably would get this one and maybe 2 or 3 others max.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll probably just
Bluetooth from this
Bluetooth
person.
sounds really good though. Does somebody, would one of y'all like to hook up to the Bluetooth?
Yeah, let's give it a shot,
Yeah.
baby.
Alright. My sister just went and seen him in concert on Memorial Day.
Really? Where at?
Down in Virginia Beach.
How fun. All right, he's pairing up.
Yeah.
Let's see, babe.
Have some volume on the
the wall
unit.
in?
Okay, you gotta.
Might be turned down. Let's see. Or do you have any volume on your phone left?
Do you have any service? Is that there we
You turn it
go?
all the way up on your phone, and then you'll have all the volume around the unit here.
Did you turn up all the way?
Well, it's ended.
Oh, it's the end of the song.
I was like, what happened?
See what plays next.
Yeah.
Do you struggle with the
In porta potty, the girls are.
Yeah.
I'm excited about it too.
Yeah.
So we got 2. Got 1 here.
Stuff on my shit up
Right behind Jason.
Okay, these things are really nice because I have a.
We're ready.
Now, since we're leaning left, hold the wheel straight like this, and hold the right side button down, and just watch the front as it comes around level. Yeah, there you go. Whichever way you're leaning, it's the opposite side. Yeah. So, then move back real quick, take that back out. Now we'll go back out. Okay, now you know, yeah, so like, we're gonna, yeah, so we can start this pretty hard, so we can take it out. We'll come back around correct. Like we can run these down together. It's gonna drop our bow in the water. And like our spray is breaking right as it cleans and sends it out. We'll see that spray a little bit move up to where your bending is a lot louder. You know, it will just bury and color the water. Pretty much pick up.
Okay, so it doesn't. I was used to. It doesn't have a button.
It doesn't have a button, so like right now you're still in forward idle. If you come back a little bit more, you'll feel where neutral is. Yep, there's your neutral.
Yeah, I just hit it.
Yeah,
That's trim, yeah.
awesome.
Okay, so it does have a little idle.
Yeah, but it has, you won't go straight into power.
Where you're gonna find me. It's a little seat. More cup holders. This seat can go either way, like Jay's facing the other way. Looking cute. Oh,
Yeah, it tells you the weather and everything.
does it?
Yeah, but it tells you the weather, and once this MMSI number, that
Friday, north winds 5 to 10 knots, becoming southeast in the
you can
afternoon.
like change the channel on here, transmit with this.
No.
Okay.
Friday, north winds around 5 knots, becoming southeast in the afternoon. Waves 2 feet west.
The rod holders on the side too.
We got a little signal.
Oh, we got these padded so your legs don't hurt when you're fishing hard. The little.
Squeeze down into there. It's not huge, but
I mean, it'll do the job.
It'll get you out of the pickle.
Got a little seat.
Yep.
Oh,
Throw cushion that might be in
I'm
there
gonna sit
too.
on
it is, yeah.
Oh, I'm chilling.
Heck Yeah.
All
The
right.
batteries- Oh, you got storage. You can put storage right here.
Oh.
Yeah, the batteries are behind that little curtain.
There's
in
all
there.
switches from the
Oh.
batteries.
Who's behind the curtain? It's the batteries.
Yeah.
Here, baby, right
Yeah.
here. There we go.
It's like the backside of the dash and all.
Nice.
Behind that curtain too, but it's nice having that if somebody's using the bathroom because they're not all up in the wires. And stuff.
Yeah. Nice.
And the anchors in between those like this, and
yeah.
there's a fire extinguisher in there too.
Cool.
Awesome.
A hidden bonus charger
Yep.
Or
for when
speaker
I'm chilling up
charger or
here.
whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Another little bump forward just to get us moving up that way. One more bump forward. And now we're kind of starting to feel the bump here a little bit. Touching the front bumps. There. Feel the valve touch it. Now, so once I get in those front bumps, then I just walk it up a little bit. Just give it a little for normal towing, you'll just have it kind of like at a 45-degree angle, like this. But if you're doing a long distance tow, Yamaha makes a little rubber shock that sits on the trim ram. I think they're like $50, and I'll show you where they would go. And it cranks up pretty easy. You know, there's plastic bumps and the plastic sleeves on top.
Alrighty.
So we are good to go.
There she goes. All right, babe. What do you think?
It's amazing.
What's your favorite thing?
Everything.
Mm-hmm.
Just how like comfy and wide it is.
Okay.
All the space.
Yeah.
Smooth. Everything's brand new.
Everything.
Everything.
His favorite thing is everything.